Bobbie Joe is in labor, and she's being extremely clingy. She wants me touching her. She wants to lay her head on my lap. So Mama gets what she wants. She's starting to push a little. So that means we'll have babies soon. I realized she was in labor earlier today, but now we're in active labor. It's pretty late. It's almost 11 p.m., so it'll be an all-nighter for me, which is rough. I made sure the room where these girls have their babies, made sure it's all nice and clean and sanitized and organized. Oh, she's pushing right now. Come on, Bobbie. Come on. There you go. Push. So here's Bobbie Joe. I'm actually out with the cows, checking on a couple of cows who are about to give birth. And here's Bobbie Joe, being an attention junkie. Good girl. Yeah. And this is the cow I'm checking on. This is Susanna. Wide load. Ooh boy. Oh, where'd Bobbie go? I guess she went back to the babies. So here's Bobbie Joe's babies. Looks like somebody went potty. Now once Bobbie Joe comes back in here, she's going to clean that up. Bobbie Joe does a really good job of making sure that her puppies stay clean. So these puppies are about a week and a half old. And usually for at least the first week, sometimes the second week, I really don't do a whole lot of reporting on the puppies. I'll post a few pictures online just so everybody knows we've got babies. But it's just because the first couple weeks, it's a sensitive time with puppies and things can go wrong sometimes. And so I don't really like to go too far in letting people know just exactly what we've got just yet, because things can change. But these puppies are doing great. I mean, they're huge. They were born huge, but now they've doubled, almost tripled in size. I mean, these are some chunky babies. They're doing awesome. So altogether, we have 4 boys and 2 girls. So 6 puppies. It is kind of a small litter, but Bobbie Joe, she tends to have smaller litters. She doesn't, I think one year she had 8 puppies, if I'm not mistaken, and that's pretty big for her. Hi, Bobbie. But this is a standard size litter for Bobbie Joe. And this is officially Bobbie Joe's last litter. But Bobbie Joe is absolutely staying with us. Sometimes we do rehome retired dogs. It just depends on the situation. But Bobbie will spend the rest of her life with us. That's not going to change. Bobbie Joe is definitely a very good role model for puppies that are young and training with us. So that's part of it. The other thing is, I will also rehome certain guardians if they don't really fit in too well. For instance, we have now officially retired Marigold as well as Rye. And those 2 dogs, we imported them directly from Italy. Great dogs, great breeding dogs, but they never fit in very well with our pack. And I think it's because they speak Italian and they have just a different culture they were brought up in. So since Rye is now retired, that means that our new breeding male is going to be Rigel. And Rigel is the son of Marigold as well as Rye. And Rigel is the only puppy from Marigold that we've ever kept. So we're keeping her genetics in our pack by keeping Rigel. Rigel has turned out to be an amazing guardian. He really has. And on top of it, he's such a big old sweetheart. And here's Bobbie Joe. She's doing amazing. She looks so healthy. She's holding her weight beautifully, despite the fact that she has these monsters back here that are eating all of her calories. Bobbie Joe's a really good mother, and sometimes she sacrifices herself too much for her babies and kind of forgets to eat, but she has done an excellent job of eating this time. So holding her weight beautifully. These puppies are also at the stage where I'm about to kick them out. These puppies are about to head outside so that they can get some chicken education. I typically will put them underneath the coop. I don't know, I've been considering changing it up just to give her a little more privacy with her puppies still. And in fact, you ate all your food, you need more. And I'll give you some fresh water. A little messy right now. The bigger they get, the messier they get. So these babies will get a bath before I kick them outside. I always give them a bath beforehand, before making that transition. Okay, so here is the newest character that has been added to the farm. This is Jeff, and he poops all over my porch, but we're completing the yard fencing this year, so that's gonna change finally. And the siding on my house can stay clean. But I didn't make any previous videos about Jeff. In between puppy litters, I don't really do a whole lot of posting online. You know, of course I do these videos and I post them onto YouTube, but I'm not trying to become a YouTube star or anything like that. So in between litters, I just don't post anything. But as I was in between this litter and my previous one, we had a lamb born extremely premature, and that was this guy. I posted a couple of pictures of it on Facebook, and he was so crazy tiny. Like, it was shocking to see him. He was smaller than a chicken, and I think I posted a picture of how small he was. I'll put it up on the screen here. But it was insane. I did what I could to try to help him along, with the full understanding that it was very likely he was going to not make it. But he made it. Somehow, this guy, and multiple times there were things that happened where he just started to take a downward turn, and he just popped right back. So this guy shouldn't be here, but he is. And he's far smaller than the other lambs that are out in the pasture. But because he was so premature, his mother rejected him. I mean, he couldn't hardly even walk. He couldn't follow his mother. He couldn't nurse or anything. So he became a bottle baby from basically day one. And because I hand raised him and he was around the dog so much, he does not know that he's a sheep. He believes he's a dog. He doesn't care about the sheep one bit. He'll follow the dogs at nighttime when they're patrolling. he does everything the dogs do. It's really funny. The reason why we named him Jeff is because when he was little bitty, he had a little bit of a crooked face to him. He grew out of it though. And if you've seen the meme, my name is Jeff, that meme, that's where we got the name from. So yeah, Jeff is basically a very useless pet, but he's going to be a very helpful tool when it comes to training puppies. And on top of it, Jeff is just cute. It's fun to watch Jeff try to act like a dog. We also have another character we've added to the farm, which is this little bitty turtle. Oh, he just ran into the water.